Hey dudes and dudettes, I'm not really gonna be talking much since this is a very short, simple, to the point foundation routine slash my everyday makeup routine or whatever. So starting off with a very dime-sized amount of my Sheer Envy Mattifying Primer from Hard Candy. I mainly focus that in my T-zone and then just let the excess go all around my face. And I do let that sit for a little while before I get into foundation.
I've heard people say that.
Taking my AllNighter spray by Urban Decay. I do spray that on my Juno & Co. microfiber sponge, which I love so much. Juno & Co. I love you guys so much. And this does help your foundation and also the rest of your makeup last really, really long. Let's say if your makeup's supposed to last for 8 hours, this will double it, make it last 16. I'm so serious. It comes out with such a flawless finish and it's long lasting too. So when highlighting, I do use my highlighting shade by LA Girl Pro Concealer in Warm Honey and Toast, which is my skin complexion. I do recommend mixing a concealer that is your skin complexion with your highlighting shade for natural looks, because then it does come out looking very, very more natural, and it does blend very more easily with your foundation. I am jumping from the different spots that I did place my concealer so that everything does blend out evenly. A nice tip is to not focus on blending out one area. You need to blend them all out at the same time. It does make it look more realistic, and it does make sure that all of them are blended out very evenly. You don't want under one eye looking brighter than the other. You don't want your forehead looking brighter than your nose. You know what I mean? Do take the side of the sponge that you did apply your foundation with and make sure that you blend out the parts that you highlighted. I do get my eyelids with that as well, just so that it comes together and that the concealer blends out very, very nicely. And also just to keep blending your foundation. I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to blend out your foundation, okay? Alright, so another tip, which I'm doing right now, is basically contouring without contouring, which I mean contouring without using a contour shade, because I do not use a contour shade. I do not like contouring, especially when I can do this. So I do take my AIRSPUN loose face powder up to my nose, if I was to contour where I would, and I stop there. And then I take a very light amount and I put it right under my cheekbone. This powder, it does highlight itself. It is a very bright powder, so that is why I'm using a light amount, and that is also why I can achieve a look that it looks like I did contour and I did not. I do use a round foundation brush from Real Techniques to wipe this powder away, because you need to wipe this powder away like your life depends on it, and this brush does a very good job at wiping away this powder, especially due to the fact that it's for foundation, so it is very dense. I do believe that it gets all the powder off. Right after wiping that powder away, you want to spray, and I'm still using the Urban Decay AllNighter spray. You guys, I'm so tired. And I pat it in lightly with my Juno & Co beauty sponge, just so it's a little bit more flawless. Y'all, look at me, I'm a hot ass mess. But since I got this on camera, I also decided to show how I got rid of when that happens, in case it does happen to any of you. I just take a Q-tip, lightly wipe it away. If some product does leave, I end up taking both of my concealers. I start with Toast, which is my skin tone, and put it over that, and then I take Warm Honey to add the highlight back in that part of the nose, and then really you're back to normal. Oh, and I did also reapply my highlight, or I applied some more highlight actually. So after applying my highlight, a lippy, and my lashes, I get that round 2 of the Urban Decay All-Nighter spray, pat it in with my Juno & Co sponge. I'm telling y'all, it's a flawless finish, so please try it. And then yeah, I'll just be trying to look cute, also looking like a clown, because I'm gonna be singing, and then I'm eventually say bye. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and watch the next video, because I don't know what it's gonna be.